Fusion 360 makes it very easy to collaborate with other designers and engineers. And when it's time to share your designs with people outside your team, such as customers and vendors, there are several methods that allow you to share the latest and most accurate versions of your data. I'll begin this lesson by demonstrating the most common form of collaboration. I will open the Data panel and click on the People button. The team members on this list will have access to any files in this project. At any point, these collaborators can open and modify any of the documents in this project. Any changes made by those other users will result in a new version of the design. Therefore, I don't have to worry about losing changes to a design that I create. A team member has designed a connecting rod, and I'm going to make some modifications based on the results of a simulation that showed it was over-designed. I'll open the connecting rod and remove unnecessary material. I also love the color red, so I'll add a red appearance to the entire part. Now that I've updated the design, I'll click the Save option from the File pull-down menu. I could have also used the Ctrl+S shortcut. By activating the Save command, I'm prompted to provide a version description. Whenever you make a modification to a design within Fusion 360 and you use the Save command, this creates a version. Think of versions in Fusion 360 as minor revisions that you might find in other CAD programs or data management tools. You will also notice in this dialog box that there is an option for a milestone. Milestones are a major revision. In my case, this part isn't quite ready for a milestone. But I'll place a version description to help my collaborators understand where I'm at in the process. I plan on sharing a preview of the modified design with a vendor outside the Fusion 360 environment. I don't want the vendor to have write access to the design, but I do want feedback regarding production. I have two options for sharing this design. The quickest method uses the File pull-down menu. From this list, I select the Share category. There are a few options under this category, but I'll focus on the Public Link option. The Share Public Link window presents a few options that are critical to effective sharing of data. The first option ensures that the recipient of the link will always see the latest version of a file, even as it's being worked on. The second option determines if the recipient can download the CAD data. And finally, the last option creates the requirement to use a password to access the data. I'll close this window to show you the second method for sharing data. From the Data panel, I will click on the version icon to expand the options for this design. By clicking the View Details on Web option, I'm taken to the Autodesk A360 platform. The A360 platform is the web environment where Fusion data can be viewed and shared. Within this environment, you can inspect a design, make measurements, and print out data. You can also write comments, and those comments will be tracked alongside the versions and milestones. These comments will be visible to anyone interacting with the design in the A360 environment. I can also share a public link from this interface by clicking here. The A360 environment helps make Fusion 360 a truly collaborative program and provides most of the data management tools that professional CAD users are accustomed to, such as understanding the reference files and associated drawings that a design might have. In this case, I can see that the previous version of this connecting rod is being used in an assembly, and there is also a drawing. Back in my collaborators' Fusion 360 environment, they notice there is a warning icon next to the connecting rod component on the browser of the assembly. This is a warning that a newer version of the connecting rod is available. My collaborator is able to update the connecting rod in their version of the assembly by clicking this icon. Now that this assembly references a new version of the connecting rod, they use the save function to create a new version of the assembly. And repeat this process with the drawing as well.